Well, we've discussed quite a few issues that you're having with your payroll process that are currently negatively impacting your business. From what I've gathered, these issues include trying to stay compliant with current payroll laws, having to do your payroll from your office, and having a long, inefficient process of paying your employees. If you have the time, I'd like to let you know how ADP could help alleviate these problems for you.
Yes, I would love to hear how ADP can help me.
Fantastic. Well, as we've established, your husband is having a hard time staying compliant with all the payroll laws. With ADP, this will no longer be a problem for him. ADP has professionals that will prepare and file your payroll taxes for the deadlines. If the government has any inquiries about your payroll taxes, ADP's professionals will answer those questions.
Wow, my husband would love that. It would be a huge burden off his back.
I can imagine. It's very difficult to stay compliant with the current payroll laws, and I'm sure it'll save him countless hours of having to search the SHRM website. This is time that he will be able to focus on your family, his other job, or your business. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, he needs that time to focus on his other job, as it's very stressful as well. Plus, he will not have to worry about being fined for not being compliant with the laws. He was really hard on himself when we were fined last year.
I'm sure he was. Like you said before, it feels like it's a full-time job. He simply just does not have the time to devote to it. Our professionals work full-time to make sure that you're compliant. And if you had used ADP last year, you would have saved $1,500 in fines. Don't you think by using ADP in the future, you would save even more money from fines?
It definitely would, and those fines could even be higher. I really like that it could save him a ton of time and stress.
Speaking of another benefit that ADP offers that would save him time and stress, being able to process your payroll from anywhere that has a Wi-Fi connection.
Yes, that would be a huge help for him, especially when he travels for his business. We won't have to plan his trips around our payroll.
If you look at the electronic brochure that I had sent you before our call, it'll show you how easy it is to process your payroll anytime and anywhere with a mobile phone. So he could process your payroll while he's waiting for a flight, or even when he's on the flight if the plane has Wi-Fi. You basically do it from anywhere, which will save him a ton of time and is extremely convenient. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, and it will let me see more patients on days he would have had to come to do the payroll because I won't have to pick up my kids from the school.
That is a great point. How much extra revenue do you think you could make by being able to see those patients?
I would probably be able to see about 5 more patients, and we'd probably make about $75 per patient on average.
Wow. That's a potential of $375 per payroll week, an additional $9,750 annually. Saving time is nice, but that's a huge chunk of revenue that you're missing out on right now. Don't you agree?
I definitely do. I never really thought about how much revenue I could be missing out on.
Now, you said you were spending about over 2 hours signing, printing, and handing out paychecks. With ADP's direct deposit, you can eliminate this time-consuming process by having employees' paychecks directly deposited into their bank accounts. How many more patients do you think you could see over those 2+ hours instead of preparing checks?
I would say that I would be able to see at least another 6 patients.
So potentially you'd be able to earn another $450 per payroll week, which would add up to be $11,700 in revenue annually. So basically, this will eliminate a menial task that I could tell that you do not like doing and will increase your earning potential. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I would love to have direct deposit instead of wasting my time processing and handing out checks.
So to recap, we've established that your husband has a hard time staying compliant with the payroll laws, and that ADP could save him that time and worry of being fined by making sure that he stays compliant. he also spends a ton of time having to travel back and forth from the office to process your payroll. ADP could also save him that time by allowing him to process the payroll from virtually anywhere. It also saves you time by not having to pick up the kids from school, and this also will allow you to potentially earn more revenue by seeing more patients. We've also recognized that paying your employees with checks is an inefficient and time-consuming process. And by using ADP's direct deposit, you not only save time, but you also increase your potential revenue. So to me, it is clear the value that ADP brings to your business. It's convenient, it saves you time and money, and it also increases your earning potential. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree with you. There is no doubt that ADP would bring value to our business, but how much is it going to cost my business?
Given that you have 2 locations with 10 to 20 employees, and that you pay bi-weekly, it would cost your business $2,025.40 annually, plus a $150 implementation fee.